Hello and welcome back to my channel. First off, thank you for all the views. I appreciate everybody that watches. Today I'll be covering UFC 196. It's on pay-per-view this Saturday, March 5th. This is kind of a last-minute video, so I'm probably just going to cover 2 or 3 fights. With that being said, let's get right into it. The first fight I'm going to pick is Corey Anderson versus Filthy Tom Lawlor. It should be a good fight. I will say I'll be the first to admit that I didn't think Corey Anderson was as good as he is. I picked Jan Blachowicz to beat him, and Corey Anderson beat the brakes off of that guy. So Corey Anderson's the real deal. I'm really a big fan of Filthy Tom Lawlor, so I'm kind of torn here. I listened to his podcast, and he's a funny dude. He's a good guy, tough, but I'm going to pick Corey Anderson to get the job done. TKO round 2. I wouldn't be upset if Filthy Tom pulled it off, but if I had to pick, which I am, I'm going to pick Corey Anderson. Next fight I'm going to pick is the Bantamweight Championship between Holm and Miesha Tate. This should be a good fight. Miesha has a lot better wrestling and takedowns than, say, Ronda Rousey does. Ronda uses more throws, judo throws. She doesn't shoot any kind of double legs. So I think Miesha will utilize that wrestling, get in close, and possibly try to get her to the ground. One thing I could say about Miesha is that she's been tested. She's been through the ringer, so she's tough. She knows if she's in for a fight, she can deal with it. Holm, she's still relatively young in the MMA game. So if Miesha Tate makes this MMA fight all over, to the ground, stand up, I think she could probably pull this out. And not that I'm saying, Holm, she has those kicks, she has those punches. She can end it quick, obviously. But I don't think Miesha is going to turn her back, obviously. She's not going to let up. She's not going to give her an inch. She's going to be in her face and make it a dogfight. That's the only way I think she can pull this out. But I do believe she's going to make it a dogfight. I think she has good enough boxing to box, to get in and utilize her wrestling to get it to the mat. So I think Miesha's going to pull this off. I think she's going to win a decision. I think you're going to see a little bit Holly tested like she hasn't been before. So that's the way I see it. I'm rooting for Miesha Tate by decision. Now the main event, the one that everybody's been waiting for. Conor Mcgregor versus Nate Diaz. This is going to be epic. Because Diaz isn't going to shy away from swinging with McGregor. And this is the first time McGregor, I believe, has faced Diaz is taller by a couple inches. He has a couple inches on his reach too. So I'm curious to see how McGregor's going to deal with, the taller, a little bit longer fighter. And his weight, he's 25 pounds heavier. So is his movement and his speed going to carry over with the added weight? But, Diaz, if it goes to the ground, obviously Diaz has an advantage. He has a wicked triangle. But the problem is, I don't know how he's going to get it to the ground. Conor's not going to play that game. If it does go to the ground, I'm sure Conor's going to try to bounce right back up. And you don't really see Diaz doing a lot of, double legs or takedowns. It's usually when he gets taken down, he has a great guard. So I don't think it's going to go that route. I think they're going to swing and bang it out. I'm flip-flopping on how long the fight's going to last because I don't think it's going to go the distance. So I'm somewhere in the middle. So I'm going to pick the 3rd round. I think Conor McGregor is going to get the job done. I think he's going to feel him out the first 2 rounds, feel the distance, make adjustments, and I think he's going to put Diaz down in the 3rd round, which is a big task. Diaz has never really been knocked out. Josh Thompson head kicked him but finished him with punches, but he was dazed, but he wasn't really knocked out. And all the other losses, I think has been decisions. So Diaz definitely can take some punishment, but I think Conor is just something special, I guess. So I can't pick against him. Conor McGregor 3rd round. That's the way I see it going down. Well, just a quick video today. Thank you for watching. If you want to see my other picks, I'll leave a link in the description for my fantasy league at UFC.com. Appreciate everybody watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, share it with somebody. I appreciate everything. Let me know who you guys think is going to win. Whether you think McGregor, Diaz, Holm, Tate. I'm curious to see what other people think. Should be this whole card should be a good card. There's some good fights on the Fight Pass and the preliminary fights on Fox Sports 1. I wish I had more time to kind of go into those. Diego Sanchez, Jim Miller, that could be a war. So, thank you again. Until next time.